Good evening. Welcome to my platform. I am your facilitator, Vicki Johnson. So I hope you guys are doing well today. I'm gonna pop on here and pop right off and be brief about everything today. So I want to talk about dysfunctional levels of people. Um, I know that I have experienced and kind of dealt with dysfunctional levels. So, for example, you maybe you know someone that you will see them, and some days they are perky and just jolly and everything's great and good. Then the next time or the next minute or hour you speak with them or talk to them, they all down and out. And so in the real world, they call that bipolar dysfunction. In the real world, they call it disorders as well. So I have noticed that the people in the population that I have dealt with and still dealing with, the levels of dysfunctions that I run across with dealing with mental health and mental illness, dealing with people who are very psychotic, dealing with people who have disabilities, because a disability can hinder you and make you have mood swings that will fluctuate up and down. So learning how to deal with people like that. And then you have the regular people. I want to throw that in there. You have regular people that also have mood swings, have bad attitudes, and stay depressed one minute, and then the next minute they up and they jolly, and you probably trying to figure out what is going on with these people. Then you have the other ones that use drugs and alcohol. The same thing. They dysfunctional. So learning how to deal with dysfunctional levels of people sometimes can be difficult, but it can be to where you can, learn from them instead of them learning from you. And you can just kind of observe them, and if you will be honest with them, most of the time they will be honest with you, especially if you have built a rapport with them, you have spent much time with them, and you hang around with them, pretty much like 90% of your time. So you will learn their behaviors. And it goes to say about your family members, because sometimes we have dysfunctional levels when it comes to family members. We sometimes can't figure them out, and it's nothing really wrong with them. Some people say, oh, you just ignorant. Oh, she's just arrogant. Um, she's just crazy. We use all those terms because we live with them. They are kindred to us, and we have been around with them all of our lives most of the time. Then you have these relationships, that is dysfunctional levels. It has this dysfunctional levels, especially marriages. Boy, they have dysfunctional levels, because some days you never know what you're gonna walk into when you walk into your home. You trying to seize and size this person up before you go into your home, and you wonder, well, is it gonna be a good day, or what kind of day this gonna be? Because you never know, because of the mood swings and the levels that you have to deal with coming in contact with maybe your spouse or whoever in your household. You never know the levels that they are going through, and you kind of have to figure that out and deal with that. Especially if it's a spouse, you try to deal with it and work it out, but sometimes it doesn't work like that. It doesn't turn out like that. So what do you do? And the best thing that I have learned doing dysfunctional levels and dealing with dysfunctional levels is sometimes you just have to ignore. I know that may sound strange, but in order to keep your mental capacity straight and focused, sometimes you have to ignore when the levels switch on you. So when you know the levels are normal, back to normal, then that way y'all can sit down and have a little chat, talk about it, talk about the mood swings, talk about the dysfunctional levels. But until then, I would just chill out and not say anything, but I would definitely revisit the conversation, whenever the person is, kind of normal and leveled out to where they are ready to talk about things, because we never know what a person is going through until we sit down and talk about it. But if they are in their highs and lows and all over the place, most of the time, just chill and wait. Wait to, excuse me, wait until it's a good time to talk. And maybe you can do some things for yourself, because, you have to take care of you. You have to do that self-care on yourself, especially when you're dealing with dysfunctional levels in people. You have to make sure that you're okay, especially if you're around them 24/7. You're living with them. You're committed to them. You're in a relationship, so it's sometimes it can be challenging, and you have to make sure that you are okay, that you can manage, that you can function during the times when the highs and lows come in to take place. And you have to, just do things such as journaling, go take a walk, or maybe look at a movie that will make you laugh. Do something that will help your mentality. So I just wanted to come on and just elaborate on some dysfunctional levels in people, and keep in mind that you can change that. Not change them, but change your situation when it comes to dysfunctional levels. So make sure that you have a plan. I always talk about plans. I always talk about preparation, being prepared, just in case something happens, then you will be able to deal with it, and deal with it appropriately, because you don't want to deal with things and it gets out of hand, but learn how to deal with it in a sensible, manageable way, so it can be safe for the both of you. But if you feel that you're not safe, then the best thing to do is get out safely as quickly as possible, and make sure that you seek help. So I want to thank y'all for coming on my platform today, and y'all have a joyful day, the rest of your day, and we will talk soon. So welcome. Make sure you share this on YouTube, on my platform. Make sure you like and subscribe, and you never know who may need this information. So thank y'all once again, and I will see y'all later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.